Hello guys, how you doing? I hope you're well. This is a brand new game. It's called Bus Driving Sim 22. It's from Ovitex or Ovilex Software, and they very kindly reached out to me and sent me a key so that I can review this game for you. Now, a couple of my friends, you'll probably know them, Jimmy Daly and Alan Sherwood, both massive OMSI 2 fans, have been for years, highly regard this game, and that piqued my interest. Now, if you know my channel, you'll know that I'm all about ultimate realism, and this has a very arcadey feel about it, but they're both so positive about the game, I am fully intrigued. Now, I can already say that this is very much an early access title. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. First thing that you're going to complain about, I'm sure, is the volume. Everything is combined in one volume setting, so I can't turn the music off. Don't get that option. Graphics, I'm currently running across 3 screens, so we'll see how that pans out in terms of quality. Running on high. I don't have any cameras installed today, so I can't show you the full SimRig experience, but we'll try and do the best we can. Transmission is automatic. I'll leave it on automatic for now. So they're collecting my analytics, I'll allow them to do that. I've got my G29 installed. So it doesn't give you any sort of feedback or control over how the wheel operates. It just detects it, connects it, and that's about it, looks like. Right, so here I am, Sim UK, 0 passengers, 0 kilometres driven, as one of 4 buses. There are more buses coming apparently. No time played, total XP, levels completed, nothing. Okay, back. So over on the right screen, you can't see it, there is career, tutorial, free ride and multiplayer. I'm going to try tutorial to start with, and we'll see how we get on here. So what I'm looking for is that the buses have a sense of weight to them. The acceleration is realistic. The controls and the options are equally realistic. I think the buses look pretty good. In order to be able to drive and start the tutorial, first you need to start the engine. Press return to continue. Okay, so I'm pressing return on my G29. Press accelerator to accelerate the bus, and brake to brake. Use the wheel to steer. Okay, so this is like... Oh, wow. I can see why the guys are so positive about it. Right, so I'm just trying to sort out my... Oh, wow. I've been watching Jimmy and Alan play, and I've got to say, from a long distance perspective, watching them play, the physics look pretty decent. So that's my horn. These are my indicators. Right, so this is how I switch through the cameras, by pressing circle on my G29. Now, actually, I think it has head tracking. Okay, we now appear to be out of gear. I'm not sure what I pressed to do that. Okay, so R2 is gear change. Right, well... right off the bat, I can understand. I've not stopped at the sign. You can look around with your mouse or joystick axis. You can also zoom in or out. You can change cameras by pressing circle. Okay, so the tutorial's pretty decent in that it is going to teach you all the buttons. I'm just wondering if I can get... something on here. Let me go to... I want to see if I can get some face tracking. Right, I'm just going to install View Tracker because the headphones that I have on at the moment don't allow me to use head tracking. So just bear with me a second whilst I install and launch. My gosh, that installs quickly. That is super fast. Unfortunately, the only camera it spots is my camera by my feet. So it doesn't capture the... other camera. Alright, that's disappointing. Okay. So for this first... for this first run through, we're not going to have that option. Seem to have lost focus on the game. Let's try again. So this is the city of Los Angeles. Looks pretty big. So I'm hearing a bit of audio here, which is great. Okay, the AI are absolutely mental. Slow down by pressing the brake button. An indicator will appear showing the brake level. Braking too hard will disturb the passengers. Turn signal. You will need to use turn signals in intersections and when entering bus stops. Yeah, I could see why the guys are so impressed with this. This is very good already. Press X to open the doors. Wait for all the passengers to enter the bus. They close the doors by pressing the same key.
Hello.
I agree with Jimmy. We need to be able to define which buttons each camera work on, instead of having just one default camera. Oh, close the doors. So I kind of need to get in front of this bus here, van rather. Traffic lights are important. Please respect them. Oh, that's a message directly for Alan right there. Otherwise you will get penalised. So I'm going to jump in this lane. So it really wants you to brake very gently. I like that. That's a fantastic addition. I'm supposed to be changing lanes here, but I've already done it. Watch out for speed limits. Not respecting them will get you penalised. Okay, slight problem with that is I can't see my speed because it's over on my right hand monitor. And I've got to be honest, the sat-nav arrow is a little bit off the road, and I'm sure that's going to lead to the odd problem. How on earth is this road a 70-mile-an-hour road? Look at it. Yep. It's the physics in play. I do like that. That's very nice. Nothing coming. Oh, this is very clever. The tutorial is deliberately taking you over all of these physical boundaries so that you can appreciate the physics of the bus. The audio is really good. Really impressed. We've got a broken down car here. Ah, right, now I've got a problem with that. I had a question there. Was it going to tell me off for not indicating left? In Britain, you mustn't indicate left when you're going round an obstacle because you're not actually turning left. So I would like to see that changed for British roads, if we ever have any. Right, congratulations. You have finished the tutorial. You can now continue your journey in the career or multiplayer modes. Thank you very much. Alright, well, big thumbs up to Jimmy and Alan well, Jimmy predominantly, who drew our attention to this. This is actually really very impressive. So I've unlocked one bus. I'm going to start in the morning if that's okay with everybody. Let's do a 6 o'clock in the morning run. See, I would like to have dynamic weather, but unfortunately this is like Train Sim World in that you pick your weather and it doesn't change. So traffic conditions, ultra. I'm going to say low for this first run. I understand this is sort of like an arcadey implementation in that the higher the traffic it is, the more score you will get. So okay, we'll go ultra and we'll just see how it works out. I was trying to be realistic and say, you know, early in the morning. Right, Brazil it is. Let's jump in and go. So the engine's already started. You forgot to turn left. Well, I've already spoken about my dislike for that feature. There's some keybinds I want to change already. But yeah, the physics are really quite impressive. Turn your headlights on at night. Okay, great. And how does one do that? Oh, my D-pad allows me to move my view. That's helpful. Okay, headlights are on. I've got to say, for an arcade game, they are taking the simulation very seriously, more seriously than some games that like to call themselves a simulator, if I'm being honest. Slightly grabbed the curb there. And the roads are tight and challenging. And again, that's a really nice feature. Good audio.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, few issues with the characters. That lady's hands, or that lady there with the tattoo on her chest, Her hands are going straight through her legs. And they always seem to sit in the same seat. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Next stop, Avenida Rio de Janeiro.
Bus stop completed on time. Left turn signal was a positive one. So I'm running on an i7 4700K with a 1660 Ti, and I'm running three 2560 by 14p monitors. So I mean, I am really... Oh crikey, I didn't see them there. That's a problem. I am very much pushing this processor to the limit. Yeah, I hit another vehicle. That's just great. I thought they were parked. Crossed the solid road line. Right, so this AI is coming up on the inside, but he's stopped because I indicated, which is good. Definitely going to have to change where these indicators are. I don't like them. I'd rather have them on my paddle gears. And I'm not sure which lane I'm supposed to be in. Oh no, I was meant to turn left there. First mistake. First day on the job. The physics are definitely there, guys. I'm not accelerating. That's the weight of the bus being pulled down the hill. That's really good. Not quite perfect. It doesn't feel exactly spot on, but the fact that it's there at all is a great start.
Avenida Rio de Janeiro.
Hello. Hello.
Next stop, Novo Rio Bus Terminal.
I didn't forget to turn left. I pressed the button. It just didn't happen. I like the transition changes. So this looks like a hospital to me. I think it is. It's also our last stop for this first drive, which has been a mixture of incredibly good and a little disappointing. But mostly, I'm really impressed. So I've got 45 seconds before I have to leave this stop. Oh, it's not my last stop. Oh man, this is going to be tight. Yeah, we're good. This is brilliant. I'm really impressed. Really, really impressed. I can absolutely see where Alan and Jimmy are coming from. It's got so much of what we want in a simulator. It's like Bus Sim 22, but better. I mean, it's lacking some elements, of course. Still in early access, but the physics are spot on. You know, the demand for you to drive properly is there. So much good stuff. Very impressed. And it looks great. And it's running on a potato PC. I mean, this PC is not in any way a top-of-the-range PC. It's not even middle-of-the-range PC. The GTX 1660 Ti is probably about 3-4 years old as a card, but it's not a good card by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not sure what all these gated areas are about. First one. Right, traffic hits 1, non-traffic hits 1. We crossed one solid line. I think we did all 3 of those mistakes in the first corner after we picked up our passengers, but never mind. Hard braking 0, red lights missed 0. It'll be interesting to see how Alan gets on with that red lights element. Headlights 5, which I think was a bit harsh because it never said turn your headlights on or told me where the button was. I've forgotten what the button is already. Overspeeding 0, stops. I missed 1 stop apparently. And I missed 3 turn signals. So 12 mistakes in total. Driving skill has gone up by 0.79. Ride quality was 100%. Passengers 100. And not bad. I think we got a bronze for that. That's what it looks like to me. So I see, as far as OBS is concerned, we are missing a few frames. So I'm going to have to check the quality of the video after I've made it. But let's go for one more drive. Just as a first look, an eye-opener, a taster. Headlights on. Is it the same route? Ah, okay. I think I just about got away with that. Right, I can hear something. I can't see it, and I haven't got any head tracking, so I don't know. That's alright, it's gone. Oh, oh! That's a mistaker right there. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on this game, guys. I've got 58 seconds before I have to leave this stop, so I just want to try and come down into Steam and get some details on the game for you. So it's £20, the game. It is in early access. There are a few issues and problems, obviously, at the moment. But honestly, hand on heart, I'm very, very impressed. And for Alan, I do... Oh my god. Couldn't remember my indicators. Alan, who is a lifelong OMSI man, I mean like a serious OMSI man, I didn't forget to turn left, I pressed the button. He actually said, and it shocked me to the core, that this is going to blow OMSI out of the water. Now, for any hardcore OMSI fan to say that is, I mean, it took me aback. It really, really shocked me. But I can see where he's coming from, because if they carry on down this simulation, realistic feeling thing, then I think it's got all the potential to put OMSI under pressure, maybe a little bit. Now, obviously, none of the dashboard is clickable, and none of the buses are real, and the audio is still a bit of the audio of the truck, of the vehicle, and the environment is incredibly impressive. But not being able to turn the music off is a problem. Not being able to turn the HUD off, and I don't know if that is possible or not yet, but not being able to turn the HUD off could be a problem. Although I like the fact that it's tracking all these actions like braking and indicating and correct driving, I think a lot of people, especially OMSI fans, are not going to want to see that all the time, or ever, possibly. So it's going to be really important for them, I think.
Next stop, Litoral Rio Transporte.
It's going to be really important for them, I think, to be able to turn those things off. Now, that's happening quite a lot. I definitely indicated there. And for whatever reason, it didn't record it. There's a few little bugs like that, I guess. There's no real bus timetables. That's another negative. I can't see the I can't see the traffic lights, so I'm going to have to go when they go over there and hope that that's the right time. The AI are absolutely mental. More mental than they are in OMSI. So that's another thing that needs to be addressed. But honestly, this is really impressive. For an arcade game, this has more of a simulation feel than most of the simulators out there, with the exception of OMSI and the bus. Bus Sim 22, I don't know, I think it looks better than Bus Sim 22. Definitely the performance is better, and the physics are definitely better. Definitely better. The physics feel really good. The audio is really good. I am shocked. I am shocked just how good this is. So if you're a Bus Sim fan, you're definitely going to want this. And we're late for our bus stop, look.
Litoral Rio Transporte.
Hello! You got passengers getting on and off the bus. They're a little bit clunky, but they are... they are unique. Right, definitely indicating left. Doors shut. And away we go. So I think what's happening is I'm turning off the signal too quickly. Oh my god, look to the left quickly. There's an aeroplane. And it's massive. That's really good. The roads seem really smooth. I'm thinking of Truck Logistics Simulator, where the transitions between the roads are really quite nasty sometimes. There's none of that. There's none of that in this game. I forgot a signal turn right, but I didn't change lane, so why would I signal? I think the game's probably right, but I feel a bit hard done by there, I'll be honest.
Teodoro da Silva.
We definitely need camera controls.
Next stop, Avenida Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, you have to leave that left turn signal on for a long time. Stop sign success. Wow, it even tracks that. I am mega impressed. I can see, because of my coding background, that they have coded this really well. They thought about this a lot before they started coding it. Let me just back up a little bit here. Oh, the lights are green. Let me go. No, no, no. Hopefully I got through okay. No, bugger. Got a bit done there. So it looks like you can change lanes without needing to indicate, which I would say is a bigger problem than when I got done just now.
Avenida Rio de Janeiro. Next stop, Rui Cardoso.
You have to hold the indicator down for far too long, I think. When leaving a bus stop. The mirrors are pretty decent, even though I can't really see it right now. In fact, you can't see any of the mirrors here. Let me show you the mirrors. See, they're really quite decent. You can actually see what's behind you. Again, lots of games get that wrong. Sorry, lots of simulators get that wrong. And I'm definitely too far forward again. No, stay there, AI. Oh, you son of a gun. Just have to wait for all the other cars to go. There they go. The bus weight feels pretty good. Not perfect, but it's not a real bus, so it doesn't have to adhere to anything. Personally, I feel like it needs a little bit more weight. Not a lot, just a tiny bit more. But then maybe this is a small bus, so maybe it is okay. I'll defer to the opinions of you far more knowledgeable bus sim fans. Well, there we go. We didn't hit anything this time. Missed 2 red lights apparently. And 3 turn signals. So that's 5 mistakes. Ride quality 100% again. This time we got silver. I think next time we could quite possibly get a higher score, maybe a gold. And I'm just looking at the leaderboards there. I didn't really pay much attention to that first time. We're 449th, which is not bad for our first look, I guess. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this game, really thoroughly impressed with this game. And I just wanted to put together a quick first look video. It's working in surround sound. It looks pretty good in surround sound. My old PC is running it very smoothly. Hopefully the recording has come out smoothly as well. I can't be sure of that until I look at it. But massively impressed. I'm going to be giving this a double, super erect double thumbs up because this game has really impressed me. I think it's superb. And if they continue down the simulation line, I think this game could be exceptional. I'm not sure what their roadmap is at the moment. I'd love to find out. But yeah, if you're into your bus driving, this is definitely one that should be in your library or on your wish list. And I can't say more than that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.